Imagine hitting that six-figure milestone with a dropshipping business. £100,000 of sales coming through your Shopify store, realizing that you're now sitting on an asset that you can build, sell for multiple six figures, and that will consistently pay you no matter where you are in the world. Well, in today's video, I'm going to break down the roadmap that I followed to achieve this success and that countless others have also followed. If you're new to the channel, my name's James Eardley. I've generated over £1 million now with sales through dropshipping businesses, and I use these videos to coach people how to achieve the same success every week. So if you like this type of video, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into the roadmap to dropshipping success. So dropshipping is more than just a business model, it is a journey to freedom and success. It's a way that you can leave behind the jobs that you've found so far and run a business that you can control, and you can control your time, you can control the money that you generate with the work that you put in. And so it really is a path towards freedom. But you need to know the path and how to go from where you are today to generating six figures in sales. Now, before you click off the video, because perhaps you've seen videos like this before, I've been through the path and I've tailored this roadmap to what the exact steps I would take if I were to restart a brand new dropshipping business today. There's 9 steps involved in this roadmap, and if you follow every single one, I guarantee you're setting yourself up to generating six figures in a dropshipping business. Step 1 is the foundation for everything, and step 1 is mindset. You need to have the mindset correct, otherwise everything else that you do for the rest of the time while you build this business will be pointless. Because if you're going in with the wrong mindset, whenever things get tough, whenever you're unsure, you'll fold and everything else will fall. So the foundation for a successful business, whether that's dropshipping or any type of business, I found is mindset. And the type of mindset you need is one where you believe in yourself, you believe in the success that you can create, you are set up for continuous learning, consistency, and you're resilient. And you're resilient to overcome challenges that come every day, but you also know how much it means to you to achieve the success. And you need to visualize what it looks like to achieve that success. Once you've got your mindset in the right place and you really take that seriously, everything else will follow. Step 2 is a community. You need to then surround yourself by other people with the right mindset, with the same goals. And you need to be around people that have the same goals as you and others that are a few steps ahead. And this is step 2 because it's absolutely crucial. I missed out this step when I first started a dropshipping business. I had my mindset right, but I wasn't around other people that were also on the same pursuit. And so as soon as I made mistakes, as soon as I was going wrong, I had nobody to turn to. So find online communities, find people, find mentors, and get around others before you make a decision to continue. Step 3 is knowledge. Now that you have the mindset, you have people around you, step 3, you need to get around knowledge and immerse yourself in learning about building a dropshipping business, learning about e-commerce, learning about the tools that you need to use to get to that level. YouTube is a fantastic free tool to learn a lot about Shopify, being the key tool that we use growing a dropshipping e-commerce business, but also check out videos about how to sign suppliers for dropshipping, how to find winning products. I've got videos like this on my channel, but really immerse yourself in that knowledge so you can build on the foundations that you've got in place. Step 4 is when we get into the real actionable steps. Now we need to switch from being a consumer and learning and getting around people and fixing your mindset right to becoming a creator and a producer. And that's a huge shift. You need to be an action taker if you're going to succeed with any type of business. And step 4 is when we build the foundations for a successful business. So be an action taker. And the 2 things involved in this step 4 is to register a limited company. So whatever country you're in, you need to have a legal entity that's separate from yourself that you can operate your business through. And secondly, you need to open up a separate business bank account. With these 2 foundations in place, you can grow and scale to 6 figures. Without this in place, you're never going to reach those heights because firstly, what I've noticed is if you don't have a company in place, you won't take things seriously and you won't sign crucial suppliers. And if you haven't got a business bank account, you're giving yourself the biggest headache ever. You'll pat yourself on the back for this if you have all of your personal finances involved with your business finances. So separate those open a bank account. You can just use like Tide digital bank. Just use any sort of digital bank. You just get an app on your phone. You can do it in half an hour, but make sure you have a separate business bank account and you've registered a limited company. Step 5 now is choosing a winning product. So niche selection, finding products that are definitely going to succeed. And this is done as step 5 before you run any ads, before you build any store. You need to know the products that you're going to sell first. The way you choose a winning product is firstly you'll brainstorm ideas of potential products that you could sell. And the best way to do this is actually just be creative, walk around, watch videos of house tours on YouTube and start to look at the different products that you see. Make a list of 50 and then you take those 50 ideas through a 9-step niche validation criteria. You need to make sure that the product ideas that you have, there's enough search demand, the average price is over £300, so you're selling high ticket products. You need to make sure there are other competitors selling those products. You need to make sure there's price consistency in the niche, and you need to also make sure that the brands aren't selling directly. These are 5 steps as part of a 9-step validation criteria, which I've been through in other videos, which I suggest you watch on my channel after this one. But make sure you choose a winning niche from the start, and you don't choose a winning niche after you've wasted thousands like I did. Step 6 now is to build your Shopify store. Now that you know the products you're going to sell, you can name your store correctly, you can build a store that will resonate with your niche in terms of colour scheme, logo, and now you can put together a Shopify store. Initially, this initial step is a very basic Shopify store. Don't spend weeks, don't spend months. I know people that spend months trying to build their initial Shopify store, but you're just wasting time. As soon as you have a reasonable looking professional website that can take payments and has products online, that's enough to get started. So don't go over the top with this one. Just follow a simple Shopify tutorial and open up a simple Shopify store based around the niche that you've chosen. Step 7 is to sign suppliers, and now you are in a position where you can work with some really reputable suppliers because you have a Shopify store built, you have your business bank account, your limited company, you're clearly the type of person that a supplier would work with. So now you can get on the phone, send emails to suppliers in your niche and find people in the same country as you that are stocking the products that you want to sell. Reach out to them, explain that you want to become an authorized retailer for their business and you want to start advertising their products on your store. Now, the way that you approach these suppliers, it should always be with professionalism, but now that you have all of the foundations in place before, you can approach people and get a much higher conversion rate of suppliers that will say yes. So you don't just skip to this step, you have to get everything else in place first, and then you'll get tons more suppliers saying yes. Step 8 now is to set up ads. So now you need to get people onto your website. Now that you've built it, you can't sell any products if nobody knows about you, if nobody's on your website. So before you have time for your organic presence to grow on Google, you need to start paying Google or Facebook or another advertising platform to show your products to customers. Now I suggest and always use Google Ads as my primary source of traffic because people are already searching for your products on Google, so you can start to put your products in front of people who are already searching for those products. That way you're putting your ads in front of the right people at the right time, and you can do this with a simple Performance Max campaign within Google Ads. Once you have a Google Ads Performance Max campaign set up, you just need to set a target return on ad spend that you know will be profitable, and then you can run that and continually optimize that campaign. The final step, step 9, is to automate and scale. Now you have a business that's driving sales, now you have a business in a niche that you know is going to be profitable, you can now automate, outsource and scale that business. So you scale it by increasing your budget when you're running a profitable ad campaign, and you can just spend as much as you possibly can through that ad account while you're profitable to generate thousands every month. Then you want to automate this whole process by bringing in virtual assistants to look after your customers, and so that you can focus on scaling and they will focus on the day-to-day running of the business. Now this is the most exciting part of the whole business, and this is how, once you've got thousands of pounds coming in through the account and you're scaling consistency, you'll have 6 figures before you know it. So by following this journey, this 9-step roadmap, you'll go from nothing to having a 6-figure dropshipping business. There's going to be work involved, there's going to be resilience, consistency needed to go from where you are to where you want to be. But if you set your mindset from the start and go through each of those steps and make sure you are focused on each step one at a time, there's no reason why you can't have a hugely successful e-commerce business. Around this YouTube channel, we're all about building freedom for yourself. These types of businesses allow you to grow as a person and to get back control over your time, location, and finances. So if you like this type of video, if you want to be part of this community and this movement, then don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and in a minute on the next screen, you'll see the next video that I recommend for you. If you want to get to the next level of scaling a dropshipping business, carry on, watch the next video that is on this channel and start to implement the steps we've talked about today. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video and I'll catch you in the next one.